I do need to actually pause that so it doesn't eat up all my bandwidth. It should be live now in 60 frames per second because luxury. And I probably won't get to do a video of this because I don't have the storage space. Maxwell, go through the wall, Maxwell, because it's more convenient. So I have some ideas here. It is somehow like daytime as things have turned out. I have got a car to collect and I've done a lot of the earlier stuff. I also totally didn't cheat. We need to get some cola because we don't talk about this. Just grab the cola. We don't talk about that. Totally not me going on a power trip with a cheat engine. That is just totally legitimately acquired cola. And we have Maxwell, yes, as I say. We've got a thing of firewood. A flatbed of firewood. There is a reason I selected this. Now it's Saturday, and it seems to be daytime. It's light at least, so I'm hoping we can use this to our advantage and go get all the stuff. We will need this, I believe, so I'm gonna put that in the trailer. Maxwell does have to ride with us in the tractor. I should have got the key that lets you use the country garage as well. I'll have to kind of cheat that if I don't have it, but I do believe I already collected that. Go on, Maxwell, oh dear. Come on, Maxwell. You need to get in the car. Or the tractor, whatever. Don't know, my character's acting cold. I know it's kind of sleepy. Maybe you need some cola. Maxwell, you can sit near the feet. You can be a feet warmer. Right, so let's get the cola then. I think our guy needs it. Our guy has a sugar addiction. Definitely sugar. Let's just hope the fatigue doesn't go up too much. I think we'll be fine, but he is kind of tired. Stress is not bad. So if that's the issue, I can also change the coveralls because sometimes it doesn't work properly and like it doesn't realise your character actually has them on unless you kind of take them off and then wear them again and then it works fine. I don't know why that's a little glitch, but maybe it's been fixed now. But it has done that before. On the last few days I've had this game working. So we've got that. Maxwell is kind of in the way. There should be... Okay, yeah. The wheel is working. I did get that working, though. So at least now the wheel is working. Could probably put a hand throttle on. I usually do that. Okay, so there's one thing there. There's that charger unit. I'm probably better off just going out this way, honestly. Like, it's probably... Oh, wait. How could I be so dumb? Can put it in neutral for now. There was a very good reason I parked the tractor here, and I've not been using it. There's one like important ritual we have to do before we I don't want to open the trailer though in case the logs fall out. Okay, this should work. We've got that bucket fight. We also have the bike. That was we added in a mod, so I can take that with me. There we go. This should be a good enough positioning. This is like an important ritual now. There we go. We got it in the hoop. It had to be done. Okay, the stream bitrate is lower than recommended, but I'm not getting frame drops, which is good, because I did turn the frame rate up a little to balance out with the 60 frames per second and hopefully keep some level of quality. So we can pack this. I mean, ultimately, here's the thing. If you have firewood, it doesn't stop you packing a load of stuff in there. Is that another bag of sand, is it? Yeah, it's sand. Not a bag of ice. I mean, a bag of ice would probably be more painful if it hit you. So, you can get two-stroke fuel here, I believe, in this game, which is interesting, because if they removed this, why would you be able to get two-stroke fuel? There is that in there, though, in our pile of firewood. I don't know where the fuel tanks are, but if I pray to the gods of my summer car, then they will give me anything I ask for, because totally it's not cheating. It's just the gods liking me. Now, I do have to still change the range on the keyboard. So I think if we go second, I don't want to rush here, though. Okay, we're going to need to go over here a bit. Okay, that's a bit of one of the smoother places we could have crossed. Oh dear, into third. Come on. It's uphill, so it doesn't necessarily like it, even in low range and stuff. I think everything stayed in the trailer. I mean, I am gunning it, but because it's in such a high gear. I think, as I say, that was probably the easiest way we could have got it out of there. So if we're going into first, I'll probably use the auto on the chorus just because it's easier. Like, I don't have to risk blowing up the engine. The auto should avoid that. Speaking of which, we have got the boxes and we have got the car to collect. So, what was I doing? Oh, range. I was trying to change into high range, but my head was just not functioning. It looks like it's kind of getting dark. It is Saturday, so there will be the rally on, which is not the kind of thing you want, but it's serviceable. Now, we do have 4 gears in this tractor, not the 3, although you haven't seen the 4th one yet. Should be able to get into it now. Like, this is the upgraded tractor. I think the 1102 they call it, so it's got about 115 horse instead of, I think, the 61 it came with. That is a big improvement. That is almost double. And I think it is based off a wheel tractor, but this is like the turbo one. And this sport tractor, it doesn't feel too slow. Like, I'm not going to say it's the fastest vehicle in the game, not even close to it, but it's not slow anymore in the way it was. The thing does get moving. I do have some other additions, so that should work. I don't know if the headlights are any better. They do look slightly different from the outside if you see both of these tractors side by side. I don't know, is this stuttering? Maybe it's just me, but pretty sure I've got VSync enabled at 60 frames per second as it is on YouTube, so that should be fine. Oh dear, the fatigue is going up quite a bit. I do have a plan, and I have moved the what's it called, sorbet in a perhaps cheaty way, but it is somewhere. I know where it is. This tractor is maxed out. You can change the gear ratios in the settings, but I just had no idea what to do with that beyond what it already had. Like, it seemed someone's modded this. They probably know what they're doing better than I do. I'd probably just mess it up, quite honestly. There was a version I had in this My Summer car. It was a 6-speed version of this tractor. That was a really nice transmission, but still, this is 4. We've got an extra gear over the 3 it came with. I will take that. I mean, the toasty wheels on the random build, that had a 4-speed, and that was actually a pretty good performer, so 4 speeds can perform well. Alright. As I say, I'm really playing it close here. I think the rally cars, being Saturday, will be heading right towards me. Unless it's late, which I don't think it is. Come on, second. I think it was stuck in neutral and it wasn't actually going. And I can't really see the dials that way. I mean, you probably can't hear the Gran Turismo music because of the tractor noise. I don't know, it is kind of a noisy thing. Not so much for me because I'm talking over it, but it is noisy. We have to go up here. I mean, the thing hasn't go. Oh dear, I did say. Well, that's the thing. Honestly, my character survived. How about the rally car? I wasn't paying attention and now a tractor has tipped over. There's got to be a way out of this. Without using no clip. I mean, I'm sure I've climbed out of these before. There we go. Is that rally? Did that rally car literally ramp me? The rally car is still fine. I might. Okay, I have an idea to get rid of that. At least it shouldn't send me to jail for this. So, because both vehicles are fine. Gets the advantage of a roll cage. Anyway, so we have, I think it's Alt P, which is also the P command. He should go. Yeah, when we do that. As I say, I'll take that. Is Maxwell okay? I certainly hope so. Already, like, what? Probably less than 10 minutes in, I've managed to tip it over. Oh, just over 10 minutes in. So at about the 10-minute mark, I managed to tip this over. But the firewood is still in the tractor. I mean, I'll take this as a win in the grand scheme of things. Alright, we all want to pick up everything. Now, do not mess with a wood chipper. That rally car got past. Honestly, I'll take this as a victory. Oh dear, the tractor is running away now, and we do have cola at least. Things could have gone a lot worse. Like, I don't think the tractor even picked up much damage. The rally car, however, that took a lot of damage. Now, can we stick that in front of a tyre and stop it? Don't want to drop it through the world. Okay, it's stopping about here anyway. Oh. The firewood is somehow still in. I won't ask questions at this point. I know I did it wrong, but I'm going to try and get off the actual rally stage. It was a bad idea. I'll acknowledge that much. I'll just let the tractor roll at this point. So we're going to have to turn this around. Do not want to get run over by a rally car. They couldn't run me over before because I was in a large tractor and had some weight to it. For now, that will do. It's out of the way enough. And I get it like I'm being kind of cheaty here. But the gods have moved my tractor. That is definitely the case. Anyway, because the gods have so kindly moved my tractor out of the way, I am still on an active rally stage, which is not something I should be doing. As I try and get my stuff together. Here's the mod bike, yay! Well, it's not a mod on my summer car, but it's rightfully restored here. I thought that was a rally car. I don't want to get hit, because that would be an inconvenience if nothing else, even if I have the cheat menu and everything. It would be an inconvenience. Come on, oh dear. I was going to say I don't want to open the back in case it tips all the firewood out. Somehow, even though this trailer has been upside down, we still have the firewood in there. We also have our fire barrel, which makes heat and light and all that stuff. Come on. We have a car to collect and the tractor's busy going on an adventure. Even without me piloting it. Have we got Maxwell? Yeah, Maxwell is by the side of the road. Maxwell is safe. That is important. We have to keep our Maxwell safe. The gods don't actually care about me. They just care about Maxwell. That's why they are helping me. Because of the importance of Maxwell. He's the main character here. Get our salt. No, it's a sandbag. For some reason I thought it was salt. It is a sandbag. 50 kilos, and this tractor handles it like it's no issue. Having a turbo probably helps, but have the rally cars stopped now? I mean, they probably won't send me to jail, because that rally driver just got back on his way even after I pretty much ran his car over. If I do get sent to jail, then I can just use the gods to make time go fast forward and stuff. Maxwell, I don't know if I can respawn Maxwell if I lose him, because it's a mod. So Maxwell on top of a tractor. We don't want that. We want him in the tractor with us. He doesn't fit all that well in the tractor. But there we go. Oh dear. Having a seizure. I think he stopped having a seizure now. We don't want Maxwell to have a seizure. That's not very nice for him. So, can try and reposition myself. There we go. Now, I'm in 4th gear. Somehow, this thing stayed on, even in 4th gear. I think we're going to need low range to get it up here again. Turbo! Dear me. It does not want to turn around particularly. Dear, full lock. Maybe that's not the best idea. But it's doing it. There's no rally cars coming now, which is interesting. There, we can go in high range. Try first here. We have, despite my poor shifting, we have got going. I do not want to tip the tractor over again. That was enough of a disaster. 10 minutes in and I tipped the tractor over. Oh dear. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. I almost tipped it over then without any car even hitting me. I'm just thinking, like, who decided it's a good idea to come out today? Well, I wonder who did. My fatigue is getting pretty high. That is not ideal. There are ways I can cheese it and just magically appear in the apartment or something. I don't want to use them right now. Oh dear. Has he, like, overshot or something? He has. Okay, him overshooting has actually played to my advantage because I didn't get hit. I say him. I'm assuming it's a he. Anyway, that car overshot. Okay, 2 rally cars. I think they seem to come along in groups of 2. We have avoided both of them by some miracle in our massive tractor, turbo tractor. I would like to believe this is as quick. It's not as quick as one of those. Oh, I can see something. Is that... No. I wasn't saying the house. I was saying... yeah, there's a rally car now. I think we avoided the worst of it. Don't want to end up in the thick snow, but as long as the tractor isn't tipped over, we avoid the worst of accidents. It seems to get through the gears quite quickly, actually. This is not the right place to have a rally car come at you, because there is not a lot of place to go off. It doesn't like hills in the higher gears. The tractor has always been this way. I think it's just weight. Also, we've got all these sandbags in the back, and a trailer, and firewood. It's not ideal. We've got to have the property here. Like, as I say, I can just cheese it and get where I need to go if the seller isn't out at the moment. Oh. He is. Right, I want to get this thing backed up as quickly as possible, so my wheel is, like, coming off the desk a little. This is not ideal. Gotta tighten that. And then we can go... Oh, because I think the trailer doesn't work that way. Right. This is not going to be the optimal way to back up. Maybe I could go reverse low range. Yes, there is a low range. Okay. Need to check the road is clear. Despite everything, I mean, I've still not engaged the death animation, so things could be a lot worse. I'll go on the snow a little. Oh, I won't go on the snow a little because it won't mount the actual snowbank. I think maybe if I go forwards and then I try and back it up. I'm not good at backing up with a trailer. I'm not good at backing up at the best of times. So I think if we go up here, use the wheel. I'm gradually becoming further away from my desk. Okay, it's kind of pivoted itself around, which is not the worst idea. Don't want to get hit by another rally car, though, and tip everything over. I'm amazed the firewood stayed in the last time. And we have hit a tree. That's something new to hit. Okay, so if we turn all the way that way... I may be getting it into the driveway. In some sort of weird, balked way. Am I speaking too soon? Probably. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. Just a little turn that way and a little turn this way, and we should be getting close enough to get this working, even though the angle is a little off, but a little forward, and I think we'll just about be there. We are now off the rally stage as well. It's like, I feel like I did choose the worst day. Because of course I would choose the worst day. But hey, it's somewhat entertaining, I guess, if things don't go perfectly. You happy with that? Okay, so... he's on that side, I think, because of the firewood. I think it's one of these. So, front loader fork. Not range selector. I think it said wear hydraulics. Did it? Is it that way? I do not know. I selected something. I think I need to back it up more. I think he's getting angry at me for that. At least the engine's still on. The body temp looks a little low. Look, are you going to tip it now? You happy now? Oh dear. I'm forgetting what to brake with. Wait, I feel like I have the brake on, but it's not doing anything. I think it has to be like dropped on the top. So he does that when you're too far forwards, pretty much. I think he stops doing his hand animation, which I can't really see in that angle, but anyway. Okay. Maxwell, you may be in the way of my pedals. Not my pedals. You may be in the way of the handbrake. Is it... can I see... no, P doesn't do anything. P is the other key. P is not for, handbrake. There is a rally car somewhere out there. Maxwell, you can sit on the front of the tractor for now. I can reposition my chair. Because a chair with wheels on is obviously perfect for using a wheel. I also forgot how the arrow keys work, or the WASD. He's saying back it up. No, that's too far forwards. I'm trying to learn a thing, and my fatigue is going up quite badly. Okay, so we can maybe go forwards then. We'll have to disengage the parking brake again, which I'm not far enough forward to. Oh dear. Things are happening. Things are very much happening. Is that Maxwell? Where is Maxwell? I'm going to just assume he's okay. We can't hurt Maxwell. I mean, I know the handbrake should be on. There we go. Now, if we put this back in neutral. Parking brake, there you go. I want to buy your car, but I have to bring the firewood first, apparently. Just let me give you my money, okay? Money that I have totally earned legitimately and not cheated in. I seem to be having trouble with like the most mundane of tasks here. There. Hopefully this will work. I think I do need to just tip the thing up and then it will be fine. Oh dear. I did put the parking brake on. Is it because it's that powerful with the turbo? I think it might be. It might just be so powerful with the turbo. Is that, I think PTO is the, like, through power for the wood chipper. I engaged something. I have no idea how to operate a tractor, as it turns out. Seems to be getting darker. Do I need to, like, unlock something on here? Oh, it's doing it. It's doing it somehow. I don't know how I've done it, but I have got a thing to work. That should fall into, like, the right location. Like, it looks off. I'll give it that. It looks really off, but I think the game will be at least that forgiving, that it'll enable it to fall as it should. Come on, you're taking your time. Just let me give you my money for the car, which is totally pink, and I'm just guessing. I obviously did not roll this a load of times, so I get a beautiful pink SLX. Oh, it has this nice grill. I'd probably get 1 million of those. We have 2 grills, okay. We have a facelift. I think this car is a pre-facelift, if I remember correctly, but honestly, I don't know. Just see what parts I've got that I'm going to get. We've got a 5-speed. Ooh, the luxury. No seats, though, which is fine. We get a lot of these parts. You actually get a lot of 5-speeds in this game, a lot more easily. Okay, I had to open that. Despite my stupidity, I think I'm finally doing this. You know what? I might have already bought the car. I don't know. Like, he's not asking for car money, and he is here, so I'm assuming I've already bought the car, like, before the stream. Because that sounds like something I would do, just to be prepared. So I think, do we have to move that back? And yeah, that's bringing the bed tray, whatever you call it, back down. Now, there is an idea I've had. So we've got all this stuff. I don't want the fatigue to go up too much. I mean, admittedly, the fatigue was pretty bad to begin with. I don't know how I did that. I think it might have, like, physics glitched. But I'll take it because the trailer has moved over there. It's not moved in a bad way. There's our engine header. Now, it will not retain the stuff inside the body, but if we use this, if we use our very strong muscular powers, we can pick the car up here, and we should be able to place it in the tractor trailer like that. The firewood trailer. Like, it fits almost perfectly in there. I did some playing around on the laptop like this, and found that that is actually the case. It works perfectly. Like, you do have to use the, not no clip, the grab nothing to grab nothing, grab everything. You have to use that to get it working, but it does do it. Is that... Okay, I thought that was like a wheel hubcap type thing. No, it's a clutch cover plate. I do think, as I say, I think I want the auto here to begin with until I can get a mod that actually has a rev limiter, because I feel like I'll just completely blow the thing up if I do that. There is a mod that's supposed to fix that, but it, like, broke the entire game for me. So I can't have that on right now. At least I've got all of the mods that I deem important working. We do need to also find Maxwell, wherever Maxwell has got to. There we go. I don't think that's going to stay in. But where else am I supposed to put it? The engine bay, I guess, could work. Right, Maxwell. I don't know if I can spawn another Maxwell, because I just don't know where that cat's got off to. I hope he didn't roll onto here and then get pushed by a rally car. Maybe he did. Maxwell! Are you okay? Yeah, Maxwell is a tough boy. Come on, Maxwell. We have an adventure to go on. I can sit you inside the car now. I say I'm worried about the fatigue. That's close enough. Maxwell should be safe in the trailer. As I say, I've put the kickstand down. That was not what I was intending to do. So this is always a bit iffy because it seems to be, even in my summer car, it was like trying to decide, is it a vehicle? Is it a pick-upable thing? So it wasn't sure whether it should quite grab it. I mean, as I say, I can pick up pretty much anything in this game now. I want you to go in the boot. Oh, wow. Well, I say what there is of a boot. We've got a steering column. So we've got some useful little bits here. It's, as far as I know, it's randomised. Honestly, I just love the pink colour on this, which it'll probably get resprayed, but I love, like, the pink with the brown vinyl roof. It looks very 70s. And it's also, like, I like pink. So that's a thing. There is, I'll probably keep the pink colour and stuff, though. This actually did come originally with some nice wheels, but I guess that doesn't affect it now when we're building it. No heated window from what I remember. But it is overall, it's like quite a nice default spec. So, from looking at the VIN number on them, Like, I had to re-roll a number of times, and that's why my name is now 6-7, because cringe as it is, it was a lot easier when entering Core 2 Duo a lot of times over and over again, most of which times I wouldn't even use. So it was just something I could enter quickly, even if it is cringe. I mean, what else was I supposed to enter as my name? 6-9? There's only so much you could do. Because even entering 8008 at that point, it would just be extra numbers and stuff. I'll probably enter 8008 for my credit card number. Because that's a pretty good number and it fills up the right amount of spaces. Because, you know, it's like, it's one of those things, I feel like I should not have freedom. What kind of spring have I got? £234, so that's one of the lower weight ones, I believe. I think the sporty ones are supposed to be generally better for, well, sporting driving. The others should be a little smoother, but I guess that doesn't really matter if you're building this into a race car. There is the Mercedes thing, which I should be able to get a second one of them, if everything goes well. Oh. I think I've lost that in the pile of firewood. Wait, garbage barrel? That ended up hidden under the firewood. Okay. So, can I see? Oh, there it is. There's something there. I've got it out of the firewood pile, so that's no issue now. Maxwell is in the car. Oh dear, I'm pushing that. I do not want to lose everything. That can go with Maxwell. It fits in there, and it's getting pretty dark now. But we have got the car. The worst of it is done. As I say, he's not asking for money or anything, so I think I paid for this already in preparation. We do now have some money. We also do need some cola. Oh no! Disaster has befallen us. I don't think anything's fallen through the map, at least. Honestly, I probably don't need these parts, because I have a parts haul of sorts. Because gambling. It's basically gambling, though, let's be honest, when you order all the parts. Like the mystery boxes. Well, they're not all mystery, but... yeah, it's like... it's kind of like those toys they sell to kids. It's totally not gambling. But really it is. Like those mystery boxes. It's totally not gambling. Everything's falling out of the trailer right now. This looks like something that could be useful. I was going to say if I don't get it in the parcels, but I probably will. The fresh air duct. I can probably dump a few stuff up here, like so. There is a little space there. I'm just using the back because it's convenient, or it was seeming to be convenient. So we've got the heater hose outlet. That can drop down like that. Oh dear. My character is pretty much asleep. I think the rally should be over, so at least that's not something to worry, but I think it's fine. Like, I was playing around this game before without the mods, and I think my character survived in this kind of tired, exhausted state for quite a while, so that's a thing. I do have a mod that should enable you to sleep on the back seat of a few cars, like the Sorbet and the Mercedes type thing. For example, I think there was another one. I can't remember. It might have been the Chorus. I don't know. It was like 3 cars. It lets you sleep on the back seat if it works, and that sounds very useful. Lights. Okay, there we go. That's all we need right now. There is a cabin light. Oh dear. Yeah, my character is like real tight. Oh, the rally cars are still going. This is not ideal. I think the parking brake is on. Now. Okay, there is an interior light, as I say. Okay, I think that's turned off. Now, my guy wants to go to sleep. I do have the country garage. Oh dear. Come on. Can try going into second gear on the high range. That was a transition quite smooth. I mean, I'm going to keep the interior light on just for added lighting and stuff. because it helps us see the controls and everything. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to lift off a little. As I say, at least we're in the tractor when this is going on. Going to go into third. Should pick up a bit of speed. It doesn't like it too much. I think this is heavy, though. It feels heavy kind of thing. Railroad tracks. We don't want to go too slow over these railroad tracks. I did have something that added barriers. Not every mod kind of made it over to this version. Okay. Thankfully, we are over the railroad tracks. As I say, sleepiness is not great. I mean, I might be able to go over the lake. I don't want to take that chance right now. Because I know kind of this route from my summer car. I'm going to take it. Maybe we'll have to go down to third gear. Try and keep it going. It does get down on the revs a little. I think it's just the whole car weight is not helping it. Even with the turbo. Oh dear. Even with the turbo, like, it's not got infinite speed. I am hoping the rally ends. Because, at least ends for now. Because I do not want to get caught in the middle of it in a tractor and tip it over when I've got all this stuff. Before it was fine. Oh dear, those people have been hit by a rally car. I'm in fourth gear already. Oh dear, please. This is not the time. As I say, of all vehicles, at least it's in the tractor, you're never going that fast. Even with the upgrades and the mods, you're never going that fast in the tractor. Just hope I didn't hit one of the spectators with my trailer. Granted, it's one of those things, I feel like the spectators don't matter if you hit them. It sounds terrible, but I don't think the game punishes you if you hit a spectator. That's just how it's set up. I seem to be maxing out the transmission. I mean, as I say, I'm sure it's been geared like for the best practical use by the modder, but I feel like maybe a higher fourth gear could be somewhat usable. Granted, I don't know how this engine's power curve is or anything. Okay, so there's Flittari's. Probably closed at this time. I don't think I can use the bed on like that truck. You can sleep on the truck you own. It would be kind of amusing though. Yeah, so from what I can tell, it's closed. Like, there is a car I have got modded in, but still, there is the road route as well. I think there's police there. And this, I don't believe, is a road legal vehicle. So we're going on the rally stage. And we're falling asleep on the rally stage. I will try and look at the country garage because, as I say, there's that mod to sleep in the cars. I have got the sorbet there by totally legitimate reasonings. Come on, third, second. I could go into low range, but I don't think that's always the option that we want to go for. This thing does grip extremely well on the snow. I'll say that now. Like, I don't know how that car is doing back there, and I don't care to look, because there's so much that could go wrong by not looking where I'm going. Maybe it's late now. I could check the watch, but I just can't read the time properly on there. Because I don't know if I'm confusing the hands or I'm reading it the wrong way around or something, but I just can't get the time accurately. It does seem like there's no rally cars coming at the moment. We're going to low range. Just because it's pretty much stopping here. Now, we do have a turbo power, so we are just about crawling up this hill. I just don't want my character to, like, fall asleep and then we start rolling back down the hill. That would be not ideal. Can we go into second? Yeah, we can. We can pick up a little more speed in second. I was just crawling because I knew it could just about get up that way. I think we can go into, yeah, just as we crest this hill, we can go into high range. Oh dear, this thing is not feeling stable. I guess I'm feeling the ice right now. Had a lift off the power, but it's not liking that. I did manage to keep it on the road, though it had just about enough grip to make that work. It's just, it's got that feeling all the grip you need is at the back, not at the front. Not great. So, I can try and go forth, as I say, these conditions on this terrain at this time, when my character is trying to fall asleep, not ideal. Mind you, as I say, this game runs quite well with a wheel. I would have a much harder job with a keyboard, that's for sure. And I don't think it officially supports Xbox controllers. I did see a mod that should make support better. I think the rally has finished now. And we somehow came out of this okay. At least, as I say, my character desperately wants to fall asleep. But he desperately wants to fall asleep in the tractor. Even as fast as this is, unless you load the tractor with like 250 horse, I don't think it's ever going to be what you'd call fast. And even then, with all of this load and stuff, go into second. Second, I say. There we are. We didn't have to go into low range there. The spectators are still out. As I say, I think the rally has finished, but the spectators are still out here. I mean, I'm not checking the RPM. Ooh, some rally cars gone off. Oh dear. I'll take that. I'll take that. I think he bumped my trailer, but I'll take that. I did think the rally had finished, honestly. Perhaps naivety, I don't know. But he did hit my trailer, but we did pass, actually, surprisingly well. He was going off to that right-hand side anyway, like, naturally. So I just had to steer slightly to the left, and we made some kind of pass. Oh, dear goodness. He's continued. I think we're both fine after that. It's crazy because those rally cars, they seem to be the hardiest things ever in this game. And we are still going with some momentum. It's like they just started appearing out of nowhere though. 3 of them, just almost out of nowhere. Come on, can we go in first? Yeah, we're picking up some RPMs. Don't have to quite go to low range. It seems like, I don't know if I'm trying to shift too quickly or something and I'm just messing it up. Yeah, I think if I shift a little slower, it takes it better. I was just trying to do the shift super quick. It's a tractor, you're never going to be going super quick. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, things could have gone a lot worse than they have. Like, I managed to tip the tractor over once early on. I got that out of my system and now we're fine. Now, wherever the country garage is, I do want to stop off there. Because I should be able to get some rest. The rally spectators are still out. Don't want to hit them. We are in quite a wide vehicle. The one advantage also to this tractor, besides it just being slow when we're exhausted, is if the rally cars hit it, it seems to come out just fine. Like, let's say you're driving the Jonas ES, is it? The one I've got modded back into the game. You get hit by a rally car, you will feel it. The tractor does have some weight to it, especially with the trailer. It's not quite Gifu levels of weight, but we have the weight to kind of get by. There we are. Somehow getting by. I mean, I feel like this is going slower than it's supposed to. Is that? I don't know if that's the country garage. Honestly, if I pass it, it's somewhere along here, but if I pass it at this point, you know, it's forgivable. Oh, there's something there. Oh, I see lights. Right, so the best thing I can do here is just stay slightly off to the side. There we go. Like, as I say, I was trying to ride across the middle of that, like, snow hump because that was keeping everything stable. I do not want to lose the car parts. I am also not even in gear. As I say, I feel like I'm trying to shift too quickly. There is some buildings. There is a garage there. I don't think that's the one. I think it's a more of a wide angle that we are looking for. I mean, again, I can't be sure. Okay, come on. We're going to have to go into third. Try and pick up a little speed. At least as this flattens out, I can probably see the headlights. I do not know where I am. His eyes have been closed for a long time. I'm going to lift off the accelerator. And hope things don't go terribly wrong. They have not. Somehow, we have stayed kind of on the road. Yeah, the character just needs some rest. The fatigue hasn't got red on it, though. I'm seeing headlights again. Right, I'm going to have to try and get past this light pole. Then we should be good. Oh dear. We're not past the light pole. We've kind of got stuck on the light pole. Maybe. I don't know what happened there. Did someone hit it? Because I don't think there's anyone close. I don't think anyone's coming from behind. I mean, there is a light. I don't know. I think he might be just coming along past the start line. Or it's just the light of a town. I really don't know at this point. Oh, there's some light like shining off there because that rally car has already had a bit of an accident before I even went near it. Oh, is this the country garage? I'll have to have a look because I think this might be it. And if we can stop off here, I believe it is. Like, I didn't know exactly where it was on the map. I just knew it was somewhere along this road. So we have got this. Yeah, I'm not in gear at all. Okay, this should give us somewhere to rest. We can probably just pull the parking brake here and then leave the hand throttle, and that should be good to go. So there we are. There's all kinds of stuff here. Now, there is a generator and all that. The best thing I can do now is just get some rest. So I'm going to try seeing if this works. Oh dear. If this mod works. Because I think you can... So you're supposed to be able to use the back seat as a bed, much like you could in my summer car. But he's not wanting to go in. Maybe if I crouch down. There we go. Like, this mod is important in this way, I guess you could say. I don't know about the heat of the situation or anything. I probably shouldn't have left the door open. Oh dear, he also needs cola wherever I've put the cola, which is totally not beer. It's definitely cola. So... it is dark. We have the tractor here. This is definitely cola. His hunger has gone up quite a bit. I could just spawn food, but I think we're close enough to the town to make this work. Yeah, do not drink too much cola before driving. Which it obviously is. So there we go. That's sorted. Now the hunger bar has actually got sorted a little. I just realised that. So, I don't know. I think the cola does kind of count as food. I guess it's got a lot of sugar in. So there we go. Ignition. Oh, I think we need hand throttle realistically to make sure it holds the ignition. I do believe I've got this infinite battery mod, so the battery shouldn't be going down. Oh, sorry. My gear shifter is being a bit off. Maybe if I go into reverse. Something is just off here. I don't know. I can have to try and go in the menu and see if we've got driving controls. I mean, the throttle axis is throttle, brake, clutch. They're all working. It's the gearing. We could try disabling and then enabling H-shift for all it's worth. Has it, like, it just doesn't want to, go. Second gear. Third. It was working, like, before I sent the character to sleep. Reverse gear is this. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So it goes down and out. I mean, it recognises that. the best thing I can do is just disable H shifter. Disable H shifter, and I'm going to use a paddle shift just to get this working again, because I don't know why it's acting up like this. It was working, like it was working on stream and everything. Maybe I've got that webbing too high. I do not know what's wrong with this. At any rate, I think I'll just take this. Probably don't want that closed. I think I'll just take this. Ooh, does this bike work, I wonder? No, it would be funny if it did. We also, I don't know if it's like heated or something, but I don't know if it's heated, but it doesn't seem to have frosted up. So I'm guessing this garage is actually heated, but it's got the generator and stuff, which will probably run out of fuel eventually. Right, nothing's working here. Can I put the H shifter on again, and will it just magically work? If I enter driving mode... anyway, I'm just going to cheat here. Or not cheat. I'm going to use the power of the gods to get me to the gas station, because at this point, something is up with the shifters. Like, I would have tried to do this legitimately, but something is just going wrong with my shifters. I might have to restart the game, re-enter the game. Just imagine if I don't think you can drink that in the store, but no less. So, there is the parcels to buy. We need to get something to eat. That should work. That should restore nutrition and all the rest of it. I mean, there is the parcels as well. They should be coming here eventually. Ooh, we have the other guy. He's not here as often, so I don't tend to see him when I've played this game before. Come on. I need the sausages. My body would quite enjoy those sausages right now. Just eat them in front of her. There we go. That meter is fixed. So, there is a option to just save pretty much anywhere. So, there's that. What I'm thinking I'll do is... I'll teleport back to where I was. Now I've fixed the hunger issue, which did need fixing, because it just doesn't, like... It won't work out as well if I don't cheat that much. I'm not sure I can... Oh, I can teleport to the sorbet, which is pretty much the same thing as teleporting to this garage. And then we can go to a toilet outside here. Like, it was working perfectly, as I say. And then it wasn't working perfectly. So we have got that done. We will now continue. Hopefully, if there's something just went wrong with the code, this will have fixed it and now the gearing should work again. I'm just hoping here. I don't have many other options. There is a microwave at the apartment, if this worked, because I have got that mod. And we've got the second Mercedes thingy. Might wagon, is it? I call it Mercedes anyway, because that's pretty much what it is. Stress is kind of high. It is snowing. So maybe that's a good thing, maybe it's not. Visibility on the tractor doesn't seem as good as it was. Okay. The gearing is a bit broken, but it's not doing that weird thing it was doing before. First gear doesn't appear to exist, but aside from first gear not existing, I believe it's fixed. Yeah, okay. I can do that. I can fix that easily. It's just the gearing was like jumping all over the place. So I kind of had to cheat a little to get the sausages, but that aside, give it a little handful so it kind of holds the RPM. Have I got the parking brake on? Yes, turbo tractor. At least through everything, through like almost hitting a bunch of rally cars, maybe slightly grazing a few of them, we have got here. Now, the rally is still on Sunday. It just goes the other way. So I don't know, maybe that's even worse. Okay, so we can get this point in the correct direction. As I say, we're driving in the snow now. But we are not exhausted, and I have cheesed some sausages in at the store, so our hunger meter isn't as awful as it was. I mean, there's always fixing the meters. It feels a little less cheaty doing this. I can't even see what is and what isn't the road, honestly. Have I got the lights? Because yeah, the lights do help. Okay, we're almost at the end of a rally stage, so that's not really going to be an issue. Can shift into high range. Go into third. Yeah, it's like I had to reopen the continue the game. There we go. We are out of the issue zone. Oh dear. Can probably go into fourth now. We're on good paved road. As I say, we have, despite everything, we have maintained the car. The snow is interesting. It's like that kind of like low poly thing, but it has its own charm, for lack of a better term. Like, you can get hyper-realistic snow and stuff in video games now. It's not the same. Like, if the gearing worked, right, I would have been able to do this before I reopened the game. Or, like, re-entered the save, should I say. Re-entered the save is probably the best way of putting it. Come on. Come on, bus. The bus is going that way. I'm just going to jump across this road. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Play a bit of Frogger, and... second. Okay, now I have a fun idea. I've actually ended up here at the fuel pump. That was actually surprisingly well done. I was not expecting to like pivot into this so well. I mean, I do think I'll use 8008 for my pin number because it's a funny number. Look at how well parked that is. We've got even most of our parts, I think. If I look, can I use the Q, I think it is, to look forward. We have got a number of parts still back here. I'm not sure that's all of them, but, you know, at least we have some of them. Can probably open it. So we are going to build this car, but there is a place which has heat and, food and all that good stuff right near us. Do you know what I'm thinking? We can put it in here. Look at this space. Look at all this space. This is perfect. Like, you might have to do a cheat menu, but it's almost as if they intended for this to, like, be used to build the car. I did actually see a save and someone had done it and they had, like, everything in the PSK to make your car, kind of. To start your car, something of that nature, so we can do this. Teleport to me, vehicles, cars. Like, I have got it here, as you can see. So I've not completely cheated, I've used that to bring it in. Oh dear. I was almost there. Look, it's okay. The car isn't wrecked. We can see the under tray, which is actually surprisingly little rust, given if this is the kind of conditions it's been living in. That's not bad. Yep. The command is kind of Alt-P, which is also the P key. Yeah, let's get our car ready by peeing on it. Naturally, in front of those people. Don't mind me, I'm just peeing on the car. Inside your store. I think you can actually defrost the windows by peeing on them. I think that is a thing in this game. I wonder if the car will defrost, because I'll say this place has got heating and everything. It is! It is working! The car is defrosting! This is like the perfect garage. I'm sure they won't mind me working on a car in their store. I'm sure they wouldn't mind that. Like, it's defrosting really well, actually. It's not got the heated rear window. It's got pretty much every other option. It's an SLX. It's a nice trim. That's why we've ordered quite a few times. I like the brown roof as well, and the pink colour. It's so nice. I didn't want just an LX or something, especially in this particular car. I believe the vinyl top looks incredibly good. So that's why I wanted one with a vinyl top so badly. we have a few parts and stuff back there. You see, I've just basically moved it in here. You could maybe do it via some somewhat legitimate means, but it's just a lot easier to just use the power of the gods to bring it in here. Now, I think I might have to change the time a little to make this easier. I think I did do that at the apartment as well and accept the things. So what time is it now? Have you bought the... Yeah, there it is. So it must be at the right time now. I didn't have to even cheat time. We are here on time. There might be a new car magazine tomorrow also because it's Sunday. I don't know when it refreshes, but if it refreshes every week, as you will see, I've got a lot of boxes to play the gambling game or Pokemon card opening or whatever you're calling it nowadays. I didn't even know how many I'd ordered. I do have this mod for a phone, so that like it speeds up the calls a lot. It's nowhere near as painful as it would be in the actual vanilla game. How many of them did my past self get? I don't even know how many. There must be like 15 here or 20. Look at all these boxes. We're doing a lot of gambling today. Ah, I'm inside a box. I think that's all of them. So I don't know how many this is. And yeah, we're just going to build the car inside the store because why not, you know? I can throw all the older boxes. Well, I say older, the ones that I don't need over there. Come on. Aren't you opening? It's supposed to be F to do that. Unless it won't let me open them in here. I mean, there is another way I can cheese this. Those are the game crashing doors. So if I go out here, will it let me open them? No? It's not letting me open that box. I have no idea what's going on there. It's not the case of, like, I'm in the PSK, then. I mean, again, I can try reopening the game, seeing if that fixes it. Reloading the save, should I say. That might fix it. Because I do have a few conveniences, so it's like we can go save here somewhere. Save game, there we go. So we don't have to find a toilet to do it, which would not be ideal under these circumstances. I'm just trying to get the boxes working. I'm not like even trying to cheat at this point. I've got the two music tracks playing over each other. That does not sound good to me. Do 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 do. Oh, wait, I think I might know what it is. Grab anything. No, it's not grab anything. It's grab nothing. Okay, now it's working. Is he complaining because I'm opening the parts in the store? Look, okay, I needed 2 rear axles and a radiator. I think that's a radiator. Are these like different ratios or something? EB. And we have NA. I don't know, that sounds like Miata. Do you know what I mean? Ah, Maxwell, you have appeared! Yes, Maxwell! I don't know where I left you. We can power our car with Maxwell, like in automation. Maxwell! Have you done complaining now? I'm off to eat my candy, wherever it is. Yay, candy! I mean, like, is he really getting angry because I'm opening a box in the store? What's he gonna do? Kick me out of my garage, which is totally my own? He's gone now. He's just, like, disappeared. I don't know, maybe he's just given up. Like, you're eating candy in my store and opening boxes. How dare you? We can have a little look around this car while we eat our candy. Yeah, so we've got the spare tyre space there. Speaking of which, one of these should be wheels and tyres. I will find that out eventually, but one of them will be wheels and tyres. We've got some cable in there. Now, there is a certain way to assemble them. I have got a assembly guide thingy off Nexus Mods, so I can use that to somewhat understand how everything goes together. But for now, I have to do the gambling and opening the boxes. There is like some grills and little bits out there I can bring in. We also have, so I think, is this box opened? Like, I'll see, I think this might be the open one. One of these two will be already open, so it'll be a race just keeping them round. I think we've got seats. We've got 2 seats. I don't know if they're both driver and passenger, or just 2 drivers, 2 passengers. I don't know. This is like the best evil idea I've ever had. It's one of those comically evil ideas, you know. I'm going to use a supermarket. Let's be honest. Within the game, the only people who are here are the ones who work here. So we have got a passenger seat. Ultimately, it'll also come down to, I've got a lot of boxes, but we have a passenger and driver seat. So worst come to worst, we don't get another pair of seats, but we have these seats. We also might come across some different ones. Interesting. That one looks like it's kind of leather. That one looks like it's cloth. It doesn't matter. Like, if we need to get the car going, we have seats. That is something. We don't even need 2 of them, to be honest. We just need a driver's seat to get the thing moving. We have a headlight. So, steering rack 26. I'll make a pile of, like, mechanical parts we only have 1 of. I think some things, like, I think the radiator, there's probably only 1 variant of in the game. There's axles, like, as we've seen here. We've got 2 axles, surprisingly, in the same package, which are different. So I think we'll go engine bits, we'll go cosmetics, and then we'll go general, like, body mechanicals, which would be these. I think the fan and the radiator go pretty close in the body. And then here's our pile of boxes to play our gambling game. Now, we've got the headlight. Oh, also, the headlight, that can go for stuff we need. We can make a pile of just stuff we don't need. This is going to be exterior and interior bits. So we've got a headlight. We've also got a box up there, which we haven't used. We've got a dashboard. We've got manual pedals. I'll probably keep both pedal sets aside. I love that. That's just like a giant trash can bin type thing for me. Okay, so we've got a spring. I think we have one of them outside. So we have 2 of these lightweight springs, which is something. I don't want to use those. I don't think those doors provide crashing issues anymore, but I don't want to use them that way anyway. We can have some cola for our problem meter. There we go. Can bring that near the door, actually. This can just sit round here-ish. As I say, we get to make our car in the heat instead of having to come out here in the cold and build our car. I guess the country garage achieves the same thing pretty much, but no less. So we've got the engine block, the cylinder head. This stuff can all go in. As I say, we've got this pile. That's going to be all the engine bits. As I say, there's another spring. The spring is the reason I went out here, but the block and head, I believe, I also need to build. So I think this is the facelift grille. These 2 can stay out here for now. We have a couple of options there, but I don't know if we're going to get any more grills. We might just not need them. Anyway, as I say, we've got 2 matched up springs now, because this is one that came with a car, and then we happened to get the exact same spring in one of the parcels. So, what have we got here? We've got a carb, is that? No, it's an air cleaner. It's the part of the overall carburetor structure, I believe. These are the pedal box manual. We can have a gearbox pile somewhere in the PSK. I don't think this corner is used for anything. At least for me. So we have our dashboard. As I say, I'm going to make a pile for interior and exterior pieces. There we go. Nice wooden dashboard. I mean, this car feels like it's in a different league of luxury compared to the Satsuma. I'm not saying it's the most luxurious thing in the world. It just isn't, but still. So we've got the exhaust pipe rear. Now, I was going to say, I don't think this affects it, but I get this obsession with closing doors if it's like cold out. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got a bonnet which just changed colour. A bonnet, hood, whatever you decide to call it. It changed colour. I saw that. It was like white, I believe, and then it became red. So as I say, exterior and interior. Imagine just coming into a supermarket and you see this. You see like somebody opening a load of car part boxes. Ooh, that's an oil pan. We've got some nice bits here. I mean, honestly, I can't remember entirely what I've got. I know one of these parcels, maybe more, is wheels of some kind. But we've got the rocker cover as well. I don't know how good these parts are. Maybe they are all bad and they're going to grenade my engine. But that's what having different save files is for. Waha. Well, maybe I won't have different save files. I'll just save it basically before anything can go wrong. So is that is water pump pulley. And we have camshaft sprocket. We are getting some nice engine bits here. I think there may have also been engine parts outside on the tractor bed. I can't hear that. I think I turned the tractor off. So we've got this bumper. I don't know. Again, as I say, we have those bits if we don't get any replacements. Start a fire with a barrel in there. I don't know if we'll get a fresh air duct, so I'll take this in. What's this thing here I saw? Is that... I think that's either a block or the header. Engine block. Okay. I think we're going to need that. I don't know if you'll get it in the parts, because I believe the way this game is configured, they're the parts you are, like, guaranteed to get with the body. So you don't need replacements for them. What have we got here? So we've got things like, we've got a thermostat, is it? Thermostat housing, not the actual thermostat. But still, this is all the engine stuff we've got. I'm going to have to try and put this together like the world's hardest Lego set. I mean, like, honestly, as I say, this is the best idea I have had, because we can deal with pretty much anything in the PSK. Like, we can get food if we need food, we can get cola if we need cola. So I don't know, I think that might be more body, but I'll put it with the engine because I guess it attaches to the engine in some way or around the engine. We've got our sandbags, we've got a steering column, we've got something here. Okay, that looks quite useful. Main bearing. I don't know how forgiving the boxes are with main bearings. We may just have to buy some or, you know, make some appear from the heavens. We've got a lot of boxes. I feel like we've got more. Like, I don't know when the wheels will show up, but we do have wheels somewhere. Ooh, we've got doors. I do believe that was one of the orders I did. We got, like, front and left door. So, they're two bits we're going to need. As I say, interior and exterior stuff. I will start putting this together, but for now, it's just fun opening everything, seeing what we got. I might have actually got a surprisingly balanced number of parts. The fenders and stuff, a fender exists here. Don't know which side it is, but it's a fender. We don't want to block the cash machine. What if we need cash? Well, I could block it, honestly. Okay, is this... I think that's an attachment to the engine. I don't know if I can pick it up. Sometimes the hitbox on these things is a bit weird. Brake lines. I'd put that with the engine. Like, they probably attach to the engine somewhere. Okay, we've got a thermostat, and we've got a thermostat housing somewhere in these piles. That's good. Those two parts go together. We've got the automatic. As I say, I'll likely use the automatic because it's easier. Hi, Slurshy. Again, I am building the car in the best place I can think to build the car. Or at least opening all of the boxes. I call it gambling. Yeah, I don't cheat. I just have the powers of the heavens. Like, that's how it works. It's not cheating. I just have powers of the heavens which support me. Because I've been a good boy. The heavens like me. Like, this is probably the most fun part. Also, I have a place for the older boxes to go, which I've used. They just get dumped over here. So, indeed, we have got pedals there. I think I'm going to use the auto because I don't want to blow the engine up. Like, I'll get a mod eventually, but the one that existed doesn't, like, protect the engine too much. Got another 5-speed. One of them came with the car. 5-speeds are surprisingly common. We've got a bench. There is some organisation to this madness in how I'm putting stuff out. We've got a grill that we did not have. There's 2 grills out there that came with the car. This is one we didn't have. Kind of like it. I've got the one with a lot more chrome on it. And we have the instrument panel. An instrument panel. Don't know if it's like a GT one or something. I also may have re-rolled to get a very nice SLX many times, and that's why my name is literally 67, because I couldn't be bothered entering anything more. And that's, like, easy to enter. Got a whole bunch of engine parts, though, so far. And is this the gear lever? That is a gear lever. Not sure if it's auto or manual. It doesn't say, it's just a gear lever. That'll probably go in my body mechanicals pile. So, more gambling boxes, yay! I might as well just open it here. The GT one has I'll check in a moment. We've got quite a nice seat here. So the GT has a RPM gauge. I'll have a look. I mean, I did get a few of the ads. That was like off stream. I was just getting a few of the stuff, and it had some of them had GT stuff. So I don't think this has an RPM gauge. I think it's a clock and a speedometer and fuel oil. I don't think that's the GT one. Have to see. If I get a nicer bit, I will probably just discard the first one. For now, at least. We've got some normal seats. Camshaft standard. More engine bits. I mean, the less I have to buy, the better. That actually looks like a really good quality part. Like, it doesn't look rusted at all. I quite like this seat. I mean, I don't know if it's a GT or something, but it's got some nice patterning on. We have a rear light. That can go in our body parts pile. I'll get around to it later, honestly. Alternator. I mean, I'm accumulating a lot of actually surprisingly different engine parts, not just the same thing over and over again. Ah, yeah. I did suspect it was a GT seat. That's all the better. I want to kind of build a nice GT. But, as I say, for now I'll be going with the auto, just because I'll probably blow up the engine otherwise. I mean, I'm not going to take that chance until a mod comes out with an actual rev limiter that works and doesn't grenade my game. Oh, there's a bit of flicker there. There was a guy getting angry at me when I was opening my boxes in the store. He has since just disappeared. He just, like, vanished into nowhere. So I'm assuming I'm allowed to do this. Nothing unusual about this at all, just opening a load of boxes in someone's store. Like, the thing is, the way it's got a massive space here, it's almost as if, like, it was expected. So we've got 2 driver's seats. I mean, I think I'll use the GT seat because it's nice. This stuff can get discarded. And then we've got the, that's a passenger seat. I'll keep that one because I don't think I have anything better right now. That can be in the discard pile. There are ways to get rid of them or sell them or whatever, but for now, I will be just focusing on using the PSK. I may have also cheated some money and then still lost like 5 grand on parts when I paid for them. Ooh, have we got a GT wheel? I think that's a GT one. I think there's like a wooden one which isn't GT. So I'm left to guess, but I think that's GT. Because from what I've seen, there is some that are not GT and they look very different. Front right brake assembly. I mean, a lot of these parts are different. I'm not getting a lot of duplicates. I think headlight assembly might be the same for left and right, and we have 2 of them. We've got a Maxwell, yes. This is like the best mod ever. And because this car is going to be, for now, powered by Maxwell, because I did that joke in automation last time I made one of those videos, I'm going to keep it running. We've got a upper control arm. I mean, as I say, if I have to acquire some parts, I can do that. But I think I'll have to still go and collect them. I don't think they just appear where I am. There we go. Ooh, there are nice SLX wheels, which I did order at one point. But they haven't got tyres. I have got some cheap ones, which do have tyres included. But they will be ones I definitely keep, so... I don't know, I can pile them up somewhere quite nicely. Can put them with the pedals, I don't know. So, get another one of them. I mean, this car actually on the VIN number, if you look it up, it did say it came with the alloys. Because I did that, that's how I checked I got a nice spec. So yeah, there's the VIN number if it shows correctly. Try and get a better shot of it. I can't really, but the VIN number is there. I mean, there is the wheels, as far as I know, the wheels on the GT, they're like just ones you can buy. They're custom wheels and you can buy them new. So, I could get them, or I could go with the Sports, which came with this car originally. They look kind of rusty. But that's probably just how things are in this game. So, let's see what we have got. Ooh, there are snow tyres, okay. Like, they're not great, but, not great wheels, but they're good for getting started because they come on snow tyres, and that's something that's really ideal. So that can go in my selection of pile of exterior parts. And I mean, my body heat is not going to go down here. This is why it's a perfect garage. I can just imagine the employees looking like, what's that guy doing? Why is he opening a load of car parts in our store? I mean, I guess the Temu guy will be happy, because I'm completely messing up their entire store by doing this. But, yeah, that's one way to see it. So we've got something in here. We've got the other... I'm opening all the wheel boxes now, it seems. Like, 3 in a row, and I've got all the wheels I ordered and tyres. So they're the 14s with summer tyres, which... They were the first wheels I ordered, and then I kind of ordered a load of other stuff. They can go with the others. Yeah, I mean... it makes sense why she looks kind of depressed if this is what she sees when she goes to work. Oh, dear. Those tyres look really scrappy. They almost look like cross plies, which wouldn't be entirely unreasonable if they are from the 70s. So, we are running out of boxes now. It's like Pokemon cards openings, only you get useful stuff. Someone will say Pokemon cards are useful, and then get mad at me, because that's how the internet works. I think we've got 2 GT steering wheels and no lesser wheels, which is something. I did try and buy the GT parts if they came up on the classifieds, and we have more engine parts. I think front left link is not engine, I think that's bodywork. And we've got another shifter of some description. We do need a gasket. I haven't got a gasket now. Gear lever. I think that will go with the other one. I'm not sure if there's a difference, honestly, with the gear lever, unless it's like a fancy GT one. Got another headlight assembly. I'll have a spare one of them. Shouldn't hurt. And then we've got a bumper. I think that's a front bumper. I don't know. Maybe it's a rear bumper. It looks like a rear bumper. Let's see if it snaps in. Yeah, so that'll be a rear one. I think I already have one of these in the, like, tractor trailer, which I have outside. I don't know. That doesn't seem to snap on anywhere. Oh, it does. It snaps on there. Like, that's a decent bumper. I think there's probably a facelift one as well, which is probably less metal, more plastic kind of thing. I feel like I'm going for a nice pre-facelift, personally. Like, that's what I seem to lean towards. We've got a fuel tank, and we've got automatic pedals. Okay, that's very useful stuff. Since, as I say, it wasn't my original intent when I was ordering it, but having the auto pedals will stop the engine destroying itself, hopefully. Which is something I could definitely do with right now. Ooh, crankshaft. I think that's extremely expensive if you buy it. So I got a crankshaft. That's good stuff. We've got rear lights. I can probably stick these in, honestly. Because as far as I know, the rear lights, if I've got one for each side, they're going to need bolting in. But it's like, there's no different ones to my knowledge. So there's nothing I would want to upgrade to. That's the same light. We've got two of the same light. Why someone would end up with two of the exact same side light, I do not know. But that is how it works. Now we've got so many of these lights, apparently. All that side, I guess. Yeah, so like the orange, yeah, they are all the same side. Like, it doesn't specify a side for those lights, but I can just tell that they're all the right ones looking at them. Front link right. Don't know. We've had a front link. Not sure if it was the right one. We've got the fuel tank. I guess I would say I can't lift this off the ground. I may have cheaty ways of getting that done. I mean, not cheaty ways. Obviously, the powers of the heavens, because they like me. I think we've got a... no, it's not a GT boot lid. We've got doors. So I think we've got a front left and a front right door. I think that's what we've already got. It should say door, door. It doesn't say. Although there are differences in the doors. We've got a shock absorber of some description. Probably not the sport one, knowing my luck right now. But if we're getting workable stuff, then that is something to build with. Is this a 5-speed? I get the feeling it is, yeah. I mean, from what I've seen on videos and stuff, you always stumble into 5-speed transmissions, and you have loads of them. Even though you'd think, given that these cars all came with 4 speeds, canonically, you'd think 4 speeds would be the common option, not 5. That's got chrome on it, which I like. Center console, okay. That is good. That is a part we didn't have. Honestly, I think I'm getting kind of lucky because I've got surprisingly few duplicates of parts. Like, I've got a duplicate of seats and stuff. But I've got surprisingly few duplicates, and I didn't cheat on that matter. So, let's see what's in our post package here, which we have too many of. I think that's a heater that I just saw. Surely an important part in the winter. So we've got front left brake assembly. We've got a front something brake assembly here. Oh yes, we've got a front right and a front left brake assembly. And we've got a head gasket. I'd say this is surprisingly being quite nice in the parts it's given me. Like, I've not got loads of duplicates. I've just got stuff I didn't already have for the most part. Heater box. And we've got a carburetor as well. We've got the air filter now, and we've got the carburetor. The head rocker cover, is it? We've got 2 of these. So pedal box auto, that can go in that pile. We've got 2 springs that match. One of them came with a car, one of them didn't, but they match. I'll have to choose which one of these I like more. But we've got 2 of them. I wonder if you could paint them, because that would be interesting if you could paint the rocker cover. That would actually give me a reason for keeping 2 of them. I mean, which way around does this door go? Okay, that's got a mirror on it. A mirror was once an option. I mean, as I say, this is a lot more luxurious than the Satsuma was. I can tell that now. Just from what it is in general. I'm not saying it's a top-of-the-line car, because it's clear it isn't, but compared to the Satsuma... I mean, this thing's probably going to fall apart, I'll be honest. So I think that's the other side. Oh, I think one's a facelift and one isn't, because it's got a different mirror. It might also be a trim thing, but I think we've got 2 doors, even if they're maybe not matched, ideally. Does that one have, like, black window trim as well or something? Because sometimes that happens. It looks like it, yeah. So it looks like the pre-facelift has more chrome on it, from what I can tell. Maybe that's not the case and I'm just being blind. But we've got one mirror. We've got one mirror on the driver's side, which seems fitting of the era. I think that's driver's side. And, they don't match the interior at all, but they are doors, they are functional, they hopefully keep the cold out. We have a Maxwell in our engine bay. I think I'm just going to throw this stuff together. Not the bonnet, but the stuff that I can probably just mount easily. Or I'll throw them around the side, just to make sure that I know where they're going. We're going to need a few exterior parts. I have a grill. Or I have 3 different grills, actually. One of them a facelift, which I'll probably avoid. Oh dear, we need cola. We need cola to satisfy our sugar rush. I think you're supposed to be able to have milk or something to fix the to fix the need for sugar. There we go. Yeah, the problem meter is pretty bad. That's what happens when you don't have enough sugar. This store is just a total mess. I feel like I could get a screenshot to share this. It would actually be a good thumbnail if I ever stream this again. Just like the whole mess that is the store now. Taking your time there. I do want to pay. Oh, now you're ready. Now I walk away. Open the bag. There we go. I don't know if it's supposed to fix the problem meter, but I can try. It is making it go down somewhat. Oh, my character is pretty tired. I do have a solution for that, though, believe it or not. Like, I'll probably just have to teleport it here, but I have a plan for everything. Wahaha. I can teleport my problems. Teleport my problems away. I feel like they're just going to take my apartment away, and I won't even notice because I'm basically using the PSK as my apartment at this point. So, hopefully. I will probably, as I say, as I did with last stream, I'll probably return a bit later after a break here. But then, I should have every box open at that point. Now, as I was saying, we do need somewhere to sleep, which I can fix with mods naturally. So if we teleport this here, there we go. There's our old friend, which I am now underneath. Oh dear, I'm causing even more mess. Yeah, I mean the chips help. I think supposedly, from what I saw in this video, supposedly if you have loads of milk, it actually gets the problem meter to go away. I mean, all I can do is try. Like, as I say, I have basically infinite money as it stands. So, I can try any number of things. And I'm also, like, super close to anything I could need. And as I say, there's fatigue. But if this works... I don't know, it seems too zoomed in. Maybe it's just me. So, anyway, we do need to use our... Totally not G. Yeah, it uses the P key. And that's kind of intervenes with other P key functions. Like, this will make sense, though. I'm not just doing this for no reason whatsoever. We have also peed on the car. So, yeah, let's just finish peeing. This is a 1600. The other one is supposedly a 2 litre. I think that also does make more power than this, even though it looks like an earlier vehicle. Have I got... No, I think I'm going to have to try... Oh, no, it's control. Okay. I fixed it. Now, as I say... Wahaha, the power of mods. I could just now sleep in the PSK. This is literally like my apartment now. I have everything I could possibly need here, including a place to sleep. And I think it's like a 24-hour store as well, which only makes the case even worse for the poor people working here. Could probably actually move this across. There we go. There's a little less in the way now. I mean, people have put this in the store before. I've seen it on Steam and stuff. Okay, so the store does only restock at a certain time, so there's only going to be so much you can do to actually get resources before it restocks, but I should be fine. Because everything here, as far as I know, will be fresh. As long as I don't just go crazy and eat loads of stuff and then run out of stuff. There is also chips I can get to get rid of a problem meter. Did I don't know, I think it's taking ages to get my order through. Oh, wait, we've got another postal order. We've got another postal order. The boxes keep showing up. Honestly, I think that was just like the one I did most recently, though. I think that's only those 2 packages. And then I think that's all we've got. We've got another fuel tank. Now we're starting to get duplicates. What is this? This is a rear back seat. Oh, that is brilliant. I think it actually matches the other back seat we've got, which is even better, yeah. So even if it doesn't match the rest of the car, we've at least got matching pieces of a back seat, colour-wise and material-wise and stuff. So, this one isn't opening. I'm assuming I've already opened it. I mean, I'll put it, like, slightly lower down, so if I haven't and it's, like, glitched out or something. Yeah, this one hasn't been opened. And now the duplicates are showing up. It's taken so long, actually, to get any number of duplicates. I think we've got 2 different boot lids. They're not much different. I think one's like a facelift and one's a pre-facelift. I don't know, I can't see a boot lid. I'm sure I have one somewhere. Ah, there it is. I kind of prefer this one, but I think both of them are just different eras. If I'm going for the pre-facelift look, I'll probably use a pre-facelift boot lid. Yes, I will buy the milk. Yeah, look, this is why the father disappeared to get milk and never returned, because he's like building a cart in the supermarket. Like, this is now canon. Oh, that milk carton slid right across the floor. The issue is, like, there's not a whole lot you can drink here. There's like the milk, I think. There's maybe the orange juice. I don't know if you can drink that, or if it's just for making the making a Sprite cranberry. So, more boxes. We can close that now. I would say I don't want to drain the battery down by having the light on, but I've got infinite batteries. So that's a bumper. Wait, this is a front bumper, I think. I can tell by the curve, so this is very good. We've got a front bumper now as well as a rear one, and they match. Excellent. And then I think I'll go out and get my grill, because if things are turning out that way, like, this is an excellent grill to have, I believe. Am I? Yeah, I'm able to pick that up. Yeah, get in the store. Grill. Like, this is pretty nice looking grill. I think it's like, I'm guessing it's an SLX grill and not a GT or anything, but it is a pre-facelift, which I think is the look I'm going for. And it is a pretty nice chromed out one. So, have we opened this? No, we haven't. Oh, that's a different grill. Also, looks like a pre-facelift. I think that one might be a little more, a little nicer, but I don't know. We've got a selection, though. We've got a choice. Yeah, I think that one looks nicer. That looks more like a 60s bumper, so more of a classic style, I guess. Matches the grille. We've got another one of these boot lids. I mean, that's just a duplicate, so we can put in our unnecessary duplicates pile. We've not got another fender yet. Oh, is this parcel shelf? Yes, I did order a parcel shelf. Finally, we've got through to where the parcel shelf was hidden in all these boxes. We've got a dash top, I believe. I mean, yeah, there's a load of these stuff. It's taken a while to get the other stuff I needed, but that's something. We've got automatic pedals. They can be in, like, the pedals we don't need over there. Is this another damper? Front shock absorber. We've got a shock absorber. I'm guessing it's a rear one. We've got a radiator hose. I think that's, I think radiator hose might actually be related to the engine. I don't know. Put it between the two. And then what's this? We've got a gear lever. I think that's the GT gear lever, if I'm not wrong. So that's like, it doesn't explicitly say, but it stands out to me as looking a little special. So, probably is. Handbrake lever. We probably needed that. So then we've got the aux shaft sprocket. Don't know if we already had one of them. We've got another headlight. I don't know if it's like the tail lights though, and it just says headlight, but they're actually designed for just one side. Because it says tail light on like all the tail lights, but they're all right side tail lights. We've got another thermostat housing. I don't think we'll need another one of them. That actually came with a car. I mean, some just random parts do come with a car. I didn't get any seats with the car, but as you'll see, we run into seats pretty easily. And the ones it came with probably wouldn't have been the nicest GT ones. This is the aux shaft. We do need this. I don't know what I'm thinking going to that pile. Starter. Okay. All this stuff, though, as I say, for randomised, we've got a crankshaft. Like, I think they're super expensive if you buy them. And I know money doesn't really matter, but just, I guess, in terms of overall look, that's something you would desperately want. We've got a non-GT wheel, which I probably won't be using. I think I want to go for more of a 60s aesthetic here, or very early 70s, so an earlier style. I feel like that's what I feel. So we've actually got two of these springs already. They're not the sport ones, they're just like the lightweight ones, but they will get the car moving if we can get 4 of them. At least they'll be matched left to right, which is exactly what we want. I'll keep this steering wheel because options. Got 2 GT steering wheels, and I've actually only got one of the lesser wheels, which is a bit odd. I'm going to have to start putting these headlight assemblies in, because I don't know which ones will be on the left, which ones will be on the right, or if they support both. We've got a rear shock absorber. I feel like, unless there's a difference with the sport ones, I think the shock absorbers are the same. So we've got like 3 shock absorbers. And then we've got, the body temp is pretty high. I might have to get rid of the coveralls for now. They worked for a time. We've got an automatic shifter. Okay, that's the one we need to go with the automatic transmission. So I think we've got a GT, we've got a regular shifter, and we've got the automatic. We've got pretty much every shifter we could need. Oh, it's F, not R. Just put these on there. Surface there. Wow, I have messed up the store. What was once a fairly well-ordered store is now a total disaster. Okay, I'm guessing that's a 5-speed. Oh, is that a GT rear seat? I gambled and I got some success. I likely won't be using that unless we get a matching backrest though, because as much as I like this, presumably GT rear seat, the bits we've got do match with the backrest and the other piece. So they're at least matched, even if they're not the prettiest in the world. We have got a drive shaft. That is something we needed. I mean, I would probably try and do the bodywork first, because it seems easy, honestly. We've got a 4-speed manual gearbox. Not great, but honestly surprisingly rare with what pieces it gives you in this game. We've got a pedal box auto. I think I've got a few pedal boxes, but I've only got one shifter for an auto. Front shock absorber. If the front shock absorbers for the left and right are the same, then we have all of them, which is a good thing to have. We've got a front exhaust pipe. Not sure we had that. We have some other exhaust bits. We probably already had it. And then we can go open these. Okay, there's some more tyres and wheels. How many of these did we buy? I don't know. I seem to have got a few of them. I guess I thought I needed them, but then I already have all the other wheels and tyres. So we can just have a massive pile of these. At least we have choice. At least if some wheel randomly gets lost for no apparent reason. Actually, the 14s might have one use in that this does, I think, have a spare tyre space, and we can probably put them in. But then at the same time, I could argue that with just having one of these 14s and the GT wheels. Not GT wheels, sorry, the SLX, is it, wheels? If you can remove those tyres, I don't know if you can do that yourself or if you have to take them to an actual tyre shop, but if I could remove those tyres and like stick them on there, they are both 14, so they should in theory transfer if it allows you to do that much. There we go. Okay, is that the shock absorber we didn't have? The seat changed colour. Is the GT seat a driver's seat? I don't know. I seem to forget that. But if the GT seat is a driver's seat, then that's actually brilliant. Okay, so the driver's seat is a GT. That's a seat we really do need to be a GT, in my opinion. Because, you know, it's the one you actually sit in. It's kind of the important seat for racing it particularly. Although you might need an actual race seat to race it, but still. Driver's seat. We have another one. Probably won't need it. I mean, I wouldn't say it's garbage, but it's, it looks comfy, but that's not what you want in a track vehicle, or a race vehicle, or a sport vehicle at all. I mean, you want something that's kind of good. I think we've got an oil pan. I think that's one of the earlier stuff we've got. If we didn't, now we have an oil pan. Now I've seen it. We do have two of them. So we've got a clutch disc. I mean, as I say, I will start on the exterior panels. We're still missing a fender. Despite everything we've got, we're missing a fender. Exhaust muffler. I don't think I had that. And then we've got front lower control arm. I mean, we have pieces that we can put together. And this is a dash bottom, I believe. Yeah. So we've got all the bits of a dash to put a dash together. None of them are GT parts. But we've got all the essentials. And if we're going with an auto anyway, the tachometer, it honestly doesn't matter. I mean, maybe later, but as things stand. Now, I'll see if this will... Oh. I might have to cheat this because I've kind of forgotten to get my tools. That was dumb. That was a dumb thing. Well, actually... Does this say... I did have something that's supposed to tell you what bolt number it is. That doesn't seem to do it, so maybe I've not got that installed right now. Yeah, just... walking around my whole setup. I still think it's a key to know for some reason. Like, that's still in my head. We'll go on the totally not cheating menu, and we'll use the power of gods to teleport items to us. So, got the lantern, notepad, all that stuff. There's got to be there's got to be something here with the tools, surely. I don't know. There's a barrel. There's car stuff. Is that it? Oh, there it is. Found it. I have found it, so... yeah. I mean, I can imagine they're not very good, but as I say, we have got gauges. They are there. And as bad as the auto might be, it's probably not going to destroy my engine, so I'll be using that for the time being. So yeah, I mean, they are gauges. They are better than having not got gauges, kind of thing. So we have got these. Have to bring the guide up. So, I think I get how to use this. I just need to remember. Infinite battery, it says in the corner, actually, that is there. So, if I bring that up. Okay, interior assembly. Pedal box automatic. There is 8 times 4 screwdriver. I did also get they don't go high enough. I'm guessing that's, yeah. I can see why that would happen though, because they don't expect you to go above a certain speed, so they're like restricted. It's one of those things. I mean, on the speed limits and stuff, I guess they just don't expect you to break them by that much. I mean, I feel like mine go to 150 though, but I'm not going to be taking that car to 150. But I feel like mine actually have that. From what I've seen, unless I'm misreading it. Not on this game, mind. The IRL gauges I have. Oh, I need to be on tool mode. I'm being so dumb now. So we have got 8x4. Oh, for manual or automatic. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not a car part, I don't think. That's a cola bowl. Got 8x4 for this. No, not for this, for this. Well, I think they both are, but anyway. That actually opens even when it's not attached. That's kind of impressive. Ah! I think this should go in. Ah, there it is. That's where it goes. So then we can go, should be on the right size for it. Unless it was like 4x8 and I'm misreading it. Yeah, it'll go 150. I mean, it's a 160 diesel, so it maybe would do 150 on mine, but it would be a bit of a struggle. I am in tool mode, yeah. From what it's saying, oh, pedal box. Okay, there's a pedal box. I'm being so dumb. I'm trying to do the shifter with what the pedal box uses. Should be somewhere in my mess of parts, which I have not organised at all. So that's the automatic box. I will change it, as I say, but that's a story for another day. As long as I can get it working and not destroy my engine, that's what's important right now. Is this the automatic pedal box? Yes, it is. I thought I had like 3 of these, and then it was like, where is the main one that I reserved for myself to use? Okay, is that looks like it's a steering wheel mounting point, so these should be where the pedal box goes, exactly there. That actually mounts higher up. I was expecting it to go on the ground for some reason. Okay. So we've got I think I'm tightening that. It doesn't seem to be moving. Oh, unless I'm untightening it and... No. I mean, it seems to know it's there, but I'm not actually seeing any tightening animation going on. I feel like I'm moving the mouse wheel the wrong direction, but it is making noise. So we've got enter drive mode. I could, but what would actually be to drive a Maxwell? It doesn't have wheels, though, as much as Maxwell is powerful. Perhaps I'm doing this the wrong way. Perhaps I'm trying to do it that way, but you have to go in the engine bay to do it. I have no idea what's going on here. Like, it just doesn't seem to be moving. I remember even in my summer car, the bolt would typically move if it was doing something. Unless it needs to attach to something. Okay, I can see that happening. I think I know what's going on, and I think I'm just being totally dumb. I think that needs to actually attach to something. So I'll go back to that. At least it's in place now. So that if I need to tighten it, I can. As long as the car doesn't get, like, thrown into the air massively. It shouldn't come detached. Unless it's the way, is there a way to mount it to there? Perhaps so it doesn't fall off. It looks like there should be screws there. Apparently not. On the interior side, I was saying, okay, so the seats is another thing. They should be pretty easy to go and throw in. So I could start with the back seats because I have them. And I don't think it's going to mess up the car massively. Actually, I could probably feed this through. There we go. Okay, so that's there. Should tell me what bolts I need for the seat. Rear bench seat, 12 by 2. So there's 12 twos. This reminds me of Lego. Like, they always have the pieces with those kinds of names. Like 12 by 2 studs or whatever. So we're gonna need the toolkit. Okay, I see 2 of them, I think. I could try raising it up. There is a way I can, like, move this. Unless I'm on the complete wrong toolkit. I think I might be. You know what? I think I might be on the wrong toolkit. Okay, so let's try this. Because I'm trying to use those fancy ones. Oh. We need to have some candy, as I call it. Q. I need to be in actual tool mode. I am just lost. It's not working. They should be for the back seat. Oh. Wait. 12 by 2. Maybe I'm reading this complete wrong way round. I will find out my mistake eventually. Ah, so 6, 7. Where is 2? I can't be missing this, surely. Probably need to go in a moment, and then I will return later anyway. But I do want to find 2. I want to at least get the back seat in. Now, I could use the power of the gods and see if I have it. There's parcel shelf I can spawn apparently. Engine block, motor hoist, floor jack, digging bar. I don't know. Probably have to stop now anyway. I will return probably in about half an hour, somewhere around there. So yeah, I will be back, and I will say goodbye until later, I guess.